Alright guys, welcome back to Airguns Extreme. Um, Here today we are going to go over a squirrel hunt that I went on this morning. And basically what happened is, it's been a tough season for me. I haven't been seeing too many squirrels. Um, been hunting my backyard quite a bit and just haven't been seeing them. Doing a lot of early season preparation and just wasn't seeing the quality of them. I had trail cams set and I would see them all summer long on my trail cams. Once hunting season or once the season opened, they just weren't showing up consistent. All summer long I had, like I said, trail cam set, corn out, everything that they would love. And I was having them all summer long, having, black ones showing up, fox squirrels showing up, gray ones, little red squirrels, chipmunks. And then ever since September 15th was the opening day here in Michigan, it just wasn't the best. And all through September, I wasn't seeing them. I'm like, what the heck's going on here? Is there something going around? October came, and it was not any better. And I'm like, what the heck? I was about ready to just say, forget squirrel hunting, just go back to deer hunting full time. And at that moment, it was like, okay, I'm finally starting to see some of them. But it's just the matter of fact to get them to come in. They were a little too far out at that time, like beginning October. And then, towards the end of October, towards Halloween, I finally started seeing them coming in close enough where I would be able to, get some shots fired. And then next thing you know, I'd raise up, get ready to take the shot, and they'd fly, or not fly, but they'd run away. It's like, I just didn't know what I was doing wrong. It was crazy. So what we did is we finally did some, or what I did is I did some studying here, and I'm thinking, what the heck's going on? And I sat out of the woods for 3 weeks, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to give it 3 weeks, let things calm down really good, and then see if that changes anything. And it still didn't work out for me, and I'm like, what the heck's going on? And then I've had trail cam photos of these hawks showing up and owls showing up, and I'm like, I've had bird feathers laying all over on the ground by the corn. I'm thinking, okay, what the heck's going on? I pulled my trail cams before that. I was about ready to give up. I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. Not having any sign of them, nothing at all. And then, like I said, then I had trail cam photos of hawks and owls and all kinds of like predators. I even had pictures of coyotes and foxes, and I'm like, what the heck's going on? Never had a deer on my trail cam all of October at all. And it just started getting me like pissed off because it was like, you know, it just wasn't a good feeling. And I'm like, I was about ready to give up at that moment. Then November hit, and I finally started seeing more and more and more. And ever since November hit, I've been seeing quite a few. Like I was just out, yesterday morning and saw 12 different squirrels. And, they were just none that I really wanted to shoot. And some of them are like, okay, I've seen them. I know what they look like. They're not, they're really not that big right now. Some of them. And then yesterday morning, I went back there, sat up in my new climber, because I wanted to test it out. Usually I don't really sit up in my tree stands when I'm squirrel hunting. Usually I'll sit down on the ground. But I wanted to get up in my climber, test it out, get used to it, because I just got it, and put it to a test. So I sat up my climber. It was about 9:30 in the morning, and I hear a branch snap, and I look. Here's two squirrels chasing each other up this tree, probably about 55 yards from me. I'm sitting there, and I'm like, okay, come on, you guys can come to me. And I just watched these guys for a half hour just chasing each other around. One of them actually got close enough to where I could get a shot, turned broadside, and I had my crosshairs right on his vital area. And by the time I put it on fire, he heard the click of my 25 hats on, and I just couldn't take the shot because he heard the click and he took off running again. Then about 10:30, I'm about ready to get out, because I was getting hungry. It's 10:30. It was cold, I was a little cold in the stand. About 10:30 rolls around, and I finally get the guy to come back. And I'm watching him. He's coming in slowly though, but he's like running across the trees, climbing down the trees, running back up the tree, jumping across the other branches. And at that moment, I finally just gave up. I'm like, okay, this guy's not going to come in, blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking that the hunt's over. I've already seen this guy early in the morning. He's probably not going to come close enough to me. And next thing you know, I look over, and I got a hang-on stand that's over to the right side of me. And I'm watching him. He's coming in closer. He's like probably 20 yards from that stand. And if I was in that stand, it could have been a perfect shot right there from that stand. But I'm in my climber, which is in the middle of my hang-on. And I got another ladder stand that's over on the other side that he wasn't near that one. So he came over by the hang-on, and basically he went up this tree on the side of me, and I heard some like leaves like rattling, like shaking. And I look over, and he's walking right across this tree, 10 yards from me. And I raise up my gun. I stand up in my climber because I'm facing this way towards the camera right now. That's the way my climber's facing. And he came from this side. And it's hard to turn in a climber. If any of you guys deer hunt with climbers, that it's hard to turn, to your right side of the climber. So I stand up and I turn like this, and as I turn, he starts moving again. And then he finally stops, and I finally put it on fire, put it right on his vitals, squeeze the trigger, hear the thud, bam, the pellet impact, and he runs down the tree like nothing happened. And I hurry up, reload, put in another pellet, and at that moment, he's running down the tree like nothing happened. I'm thinking, did I just miss him, really? But I heard the pellet impact him, and the thing is, I don't get, is that sucker ran away like nothing happened. And after that morning, after the sit, I'm thinking, okay, he ran away, I'm going to give him some time. At that moment, I kind of said, forget it, I'm going to back out, because I knew, I didn't think I killed him. And I slowly get down, I kind of watch where he goes over to, and I walk over there, and he's laying dead. And I'm like, what the heck? I thought I hit him far back, gut shot or something like that. Hit him in the hind leg, which I'm thinking, how's it possible at 10 yards when I just shot my gun the day before at 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and knew where it was shooting at? And the thing I don't get is I have him right here with me right now. And I couldn't believe with the shot placement that he didn't drop to the ground instant. He ran away. It's a big, big fox squirrel. And as you guys can see here, it's going to be a little graphic. You can see he was facing this way when I shot him. It's a big male. You could see right here the pellet went in right here. And that's a heart shot. So, and I haven't cleaned them yet. And, the thing is, I don't get is how come he didn't die instantly. And I don't know, when I skin him out here in a little bit, I will find out if that pellet, where it's at in him. Obviously, it didn't go through because I have no exit hole on this side. So the pellet's definitely stuck in him. And, it took some time for him to expire. And I'm like, it's a big boar, or a big male. His tail's pretty bushy. It's a big one, You know, I mean, I get some pretty big fox squirrels. He's been eating pretty good. It looks like, you know, I'd probably say he probably weighs probably about 3, 4 pounds. Um, so, anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy cleaned. I'm not gonna do a cleaning video because yeah, it takes forever to clean them. Um, but anyways, the other reason why I wanted to make this video is I want you guys, if you guys can, I was thinking of having my channel. If you guys have any type of hunting videos, any type of small game, deer hunting, uh, you know, squirrel, rabbit, crows, go ahead and send them to me, and I will give you guys a shout out and basically upload it onto my channel. And therefore, you know, other people can see the video just because you guys have, let's say, 10 subscribers and you want to get your video viral, or not viral, but get it a lot more views, send it to me and contact me over Facebook. I have my Facebook page, Air Guns Extreme. Contact me over that. Send me your guys' video. Make sure, if by chance you guys can edit it up for me, it'd make it a lot easier for me. I don't really have much time to edit, but I do. I do make time for editing. So if by chance you guys can edit it before you send it to me, therefore it'll save me time and I can upload it as soon as I get it from you guys. So, you know, any type of hunting videos, small game, deer hunting, crow hunting, anything like that, duck hunting, any type of hunting videos, if you guys can go ahead and send them to me over my Facebook page, just type in www.airgunsextreme is my Facebook page. If you guys don't have a Facebook page, send it over an email. airgunsextreme@gmail.com is my email, and then I can definitely get that going for you guys. So anyways, guys, that's about it. I gotta get this guy cleaned. It's cold enough, but I got some other stuff. I'm going out to my deer woods today to do some more scout and get ready for gun season, which is next Wednesday, or this upcoming Wednesday. Gotta get ready for that, so I'm gonna go out, check some trail cams, and check out my tree stand, make sure everything's good on it. Check out, you know, my bait pile, drop some more bait off. So, thanks for watching, guys. You're watching Air Guns Extreme. We'll see you guys at the next one.